Welcome back to another GeekaWhat video, and today I'm taking you over the best $750 gaming PC build for the months of April and May 2016. So make sure to drop a like rating and subscribe, but as always, let's get straight into the build. Regardless of the build, I always get asked, James, how will it perform? This build will smash 1080p at ultra settings and also game at 1440p very respectably, whilst achieving 60 frames per second with anti-aliasing on and textures turned down. So let's get straight into the build, and let's start off with the CPU. The CPU I went for was the Intel Core i5-6500. It's a 3.2 GHz chip, meaning it can do 3.2 billion things per second. The fact that it's a quad-core chip means it's compatible with all of the latest AAA titles, including Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefield Hardline, GTA 5 and The Witcher 3. It's also very power efficient and means the TDP of this build is quite low, but I'll get onto that in just a moment's time. The motherboard I went for was the MSI B150M MORTAR. It's a micro ATX LGA 1151 motherboard, giving you all the functionality and features you need. There's no point in going for the higher end Z170 chipset due to the fact that the CPU isn't overclockable anyway. The RAM I went for was two 4GB DIMMs of Kingston HyperX Fury. I went for it in black. However, you can also get it in sort of red, blue or white. DDR4 2133 MHz speed really is all you need. No need for anything faster, not for gaming anyway. The OCZ Trion 120GB 2.5-inch SSD provides great speed and performance, and also allows for plenty of room for a couple of your most prized documents, a game and your copy of Windows. SSDs really are the way forward when it comes to boot times on your PC, and once you've got one, you'll never turn back. OCZ's Trion line are also super fast and also provide great value. But of course, 120GB is nowhere near enough for all your movies, your music and your games, which is where the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive comes in. 7200 RPM is as fast as consumer hard drives get, and a 3.5-inch form factor is the normal size for hard drives. It provides great value, and I've had 3 of these Barracuda drives, all of them being used around the clock as well, and never had one of them fail. A graphics card I went for was one I was very impressed with. It's the Asus Radeon R9 380X. Has a 4GB frame buffer, making it ideal for 1440p resolutions, and the 380X is around the mid-range of AMD's cards. It's also VR compatible, so whoop for virtual reality. This card and this whole build, for that fact, are fully VR compatible, which is a great bonus to this card. The STRIX callout is also really cool and provides a load of quirks, including the fact that the fans actually turn off under a very low load, meaning this is super quiet. Asus do a great job and have got some great software utilities as well. The case I went for was easily one of my favourite cases from 2015. It's the NZXT S340. It provides a really nice glossy black and matte black finish as well, and is based on NZXT's highly popular H440 case. It provides some of the high-end features such as USB 3 and that power supply shroud, and also gives mounting for both 2.5-inch and 3.5-inch drives. Keeping this system all powered up is the job of the EVGA SuperNOVA NEX. It's one of their highest end power supplies, and the 80+ gold certification means this power supply is super efficient. It's also got a hybrid fan mode, meaning under an insignificant very low load, the fan will also not turn on, which is great given the fact that this power supply can output 650 watt, and this build only consumes at full load 350 watts. So that's a win-win situation for silent performance with both that CPU, the graphics card, and of course the power supply. But that wraps it up for this build. Make sure to drop a like rating and subscribe. Follow my Twitter at GeekaWhat. Use the 2 links in the description below to get great deals on games and a cheap copy of Windows. But as always, we'll see you in the next GeekaWhat video.